everybody and welcome to the first ever Trend Test Tuesday. Today I switched up the location a little bit and I'm sitting here in front of my mirror because I'm about to test out some of the most popular hair trends and hairstyles of the current time. If you know me and have been following my channel, I don't do a lot of hair stuff because honestly I am very bad at doing hair. But you might have noticed that I've changed up my hair. I got some blonde stripes and they cut it all off, which they weren't supposed to do. Which actually kind of messes with the plan of this video because I already checked out which hairstyles I wanted to test and they were meant for long hair. But I thought we're gonna give it a shot anyway and see how these hairstyles work on my short hair. This series Trend Test Tuesday is something that I came up with a long time ago. But I never had like a lot of ideas and I never knew how I wanted to go about doing these types of videos. The videos are going to go up on Tuesdays, obviously, and I'm going to test out some of the most popular fashion, makeup, hair, food, life trends that are going on at the current time. I want to get into the video because I'm freaking excited to do these hairstyles and I really hope that they turn out well. The first hair trend that we're testing out is the half bun. It's something that's been out for maybe a year or like a long time now, but it's still very popular. It's basically that you take like the crown of your hair and turn it into a bun on the top of your head. And I'm gonna test out two different versions. The one where you take like half of your hair and tie it in a bun in the back, and then also the one where you just take the crown, the very crown of your hair, and turn it into a little bun on the very top of your head. I'm gonna do this voice over, which I haven't done in a long time, but I thought it would be the best way to be able to concentrate and do my hair and still be able to explain you without talking down into the floor or into my mirror. So I hope that you enjoy and let's try to see how it works.
So as with any kind of hairstyle, you want to brush out your hair first. It's going to make it a lot easier to work with. Then I'm taking a volume powder and I'm putting it in the roots of my hair and then I'm rubbing it into the roots. It's going to make my hair a lot easier to work with and going to give me some volume. Then I'm taking the hair on the crown of my head, the very top of my head, and I'm going to use this to create the bun. I'm pulling on the edges of the pieces that I just took just to make sure that everything looks even and nice. Then I'm basically twisting the hair around my finger to create my little bun. Then I take a clear elastic to secure everything, and I'm using a clear elastic because it won't be visible at the end of the hairstyle. Then I'm pulling on the bun to make it really messy. It's gonna make it a lot easier to work with once I wanna bobby pin it all down like I'm doing here. And I'm doing this to first of all secure the bun, but also to make it look the way I want to. That is all. The hairstyle is done.
This is the finished result of the first half bun. I'm a big fan of this one. I already did it earlier in this week and I must be honest that when I did it the first time it turned out a lot better than this one. This is a little flat and I found it a little difficult to work with my hair because it is third day hair. But you can't win every time and I still think that even if it has this messy look, it looks super cute. And it's a very comfortable hairstyle to wear because you still have like your hair down, but you still have the main part of your hair out of your face, which is what I look for in like a hairstyle that I'll want to wear on an everyday basis, but that still looks cool. This is a perfect option and I call this a success.
For the second bun hairstyle, I'm doing the exact same thing as the first one, except I'm taking a much bigger section of hair and I'm making sure that my bun is placed a lot lower on my head this time. I'm again just twisting the hair around my finger, securing it with the clear elastic, messing it up, pulling on the bun, and then I'm securing it with a few bobby pins to make the look still look messy, but that it stays in place the whole day. Then I'm just cleaning up the front part to make sure that this still looks neat. And then the hairstyle is basically done. It's so easy, but so cute.
Alright, so this is the second bun option and I'm also surprisingly a big fan of this one When I had long hair, I found it so difficult to do this hairstyle. It just didn't look right on me, but with this short hair, spot on. I'm calling this a success, just like the other one. But I must be honest that the ones we're getting into now, the hairstyles I'm gonna test out now, are the ones that scare me the most because it involves braids all the way up from the roots of the hair. It is something that I just can't do, but I'm gonna try.
Alright, so to create this hairstyle, I'm parting my hair down the middle into 2 sections, and then I'm tying away one of the sections to make sure that it isn't in the way when I create my first braid.
I can't see how this is gonna end well. I mean, I'm not handy on my small little fingers anyway, and
I'm taking a small section on the front of my hair, and I'm dividing this into 3 sections and starting a small braid. As I go along, I add in small sections of hair to each hair piece when I braid. I'm making sure that when I braid and when I add in the new hair, I always go under. The key to this hairstyle is to always braid under. If you want a more in-depth tutorial of this particular hairstyle, because I realize it's really hard to see what I'm doing, you can look up some of the many other tutorials here on YouTube. I just wanted to show you that it is possible to do and how a hair dummy like me can achieve this hairstyle. At the end, I'm just tucking on the hair, especially at the front of my head, to make the braid look more messy and to loosen it up a little bit to give a little bit more volume. I'm of course just releasing the hair on the other side and repeating the exact same steps and creating as closely as possible an even braid that it looks the same as the other one. Of course, this is never possible, but I did my best.
here it is. I did it! I mean, it's not the best looking Dutch braids in the world, but they're here and they don't look crap. I'm so proud of myself. This looks good. I'm a big fan. Big fan. They're maybe a little loose in the back, but I mean, for the first time ever doing this hairstyle, I think I can be proud. This hairstyle is a success. It's cool, and it actually wasn't. It was very frightening and very, very difficult. It takes a lot of concentration, and you need a couple of extra minutes if you want to do this hairstyle well. But I mean, you can do it. I'm a hair dummy and I could do it, so you can do it too. Alright everybody, these were all of the hairstyles that I wanted to test out today. This video and these tests have been a huge success. They all worked and they all look super cool, and there are definitely some styles that I'm gonna be wearing a lot in the coming weeks and months until I find new hairstyles to test. This one is by far my favorite. I just put it up again and made a new one because it's just fresh and easy to wear, and I like it. If you like this video, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I would love to get some feedback on this series and this video idea and the style of the video, and if it was useful in any way. If you have any suggestions on other things that I can test out on other Tuesdays, then let me know. That's all I had for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!